next anime that we're going to be talking about is The Summer Hikaru Died. And oh boy, first of all, this was a pretty big episode within itself. But we are now gone to a direction within this show that I feel like I wasn't expecting, but I feel like I should have. Actually, not even that I should have. I've been talking about it, and it's just the natural progression, right? That we get to that point, and we get to that questioning. Well, I feel like I don't know. I don't know why I've said that before. We were getting to this point pretty clearly. I think I just wasn't expecting it to be so heavily focused on, and just more focused on him moving on and him processing things, in a sense. So I guess that's where I am at most likely with that. But this whole episode is basically Hikaru, Yoshiki, which I'm glad I paid attention to that, their friend Asuna, and their other two friends, which I should remember their names of there. But they all spend the night at Hikari's place. They all do the little like summer firework thing, the typical episode with that. There's one bit I do want to mention, just because I found it so funny. Just hearing Japanese voice actors do the English parts, or do English, the English part of whatever story that they're doing. It's always so great to me. I enjoy it because the accent mixed with the English is just fucking, it's just like, yes, I fucking love it so much. But they're all doing the thing, the summer thing, having the fireworks, having the hand crackler things, it is very much your typical thing. There's 2 points in here that I think are interesting. One is that Yoshiki goes up to Hikari's old room, or Hikari's current room. This Hikari's current room, Jesus Christ. Oh, just so much like before and afters. But Hikari's room, and he looks around for the game, obviously. He gets flashbacks of certain things with his dad, going to the fireworks and all that. But one thing he does find is something that I think Hikari wrote before he died. And I think it has something to do with the mountain, and so obviously he takes it. That's going to come into play. It says something like something Indo or whatever the hell that is. I'm not 100% sure, but that is in fact the case. And then the second thing, which was the big thing for this episode, was the fact that at one point, it's the summer, it's hot, so Asako and Hikari both go to get ice cream. Now, I thought this was... Okay, so here's what I thought was going to happen. And I was kind of surprised. I thought this was going to be some sort of love triangle thing, right? I thought this was going to be a thing where Asano maybe had a thing for Hikari, being like, oh, you've been so different, but also I've been paying attention to you a lot. And I thought Asako was going to pull the moves on Hikari. And Hikari was going to get either overwhelmed because he didn't know how to react to these feelings, because obviously he's not the same Hikari. He's only been a human for so long. And he was gonna be like, okay, yeah, it's not maybe something was gonna happen to a point where he feels something, but it's not the same. And he's like, oh, it's not Yoshiki. I understand what you're trying to do, but you're not Yoshiki, and I don't feel the same. I thought he was gonna have some type of panic attack and hurt Asako. And I was only 1 millionth right. He did end up, well, he didn't hurt Asako, but he tried to hurt Asako. And that's because, and I kind of wasn't expecting this, Asako revealed that she also has had a hunch that the Hikari that came back from the mountain was not the same Hikari. And that kind of blew my mind. I'm like, oh, we're adding another layer into this. And so she reveals that, and then Hikari goes to confront her, tries to do the same cover mouth thing, or absorber he tried to do with Yoshiki back in the classroom. But Yoshiki finds them, and he sees this, and he's just like, what were you trying to do? And he just straight up admits oh yeah, I was gonna murk her. It's like, what? Wait. And he basically explains it where it's well, just because you pass away doesn't mean that you pass away. And on the surface, right, this sounds really bad. It sounds very just monster-like. And Yoshiki is also just so what about me? Because you wanted to do it to me, but then you didn't want to do it to me. So how is this playing out, big boy? Why am I special to you? And he's just well, I don't know. I'm gonna miss eating ice cream with you. And it's oh, so that's it. That's all that matters. Very simple thing. And I kind of get it. Because, it was just like, oh, so it's like human life to you isn't special, just I'm special. But why? Is it like ulterior motives and stuff like that? And so Asuka wakes up and she's like, oh, I knew you weren't Hikari. You must be possessed. It's like, sure, let's go with that. That seems like the less panicky answer to give you. And it plays into it because we also get a flashback of the fact that Asuka does have some ability to sense ghosts. It's not similar as Yoshiki, where Yoshiki has Hikari, but Yoshiki can't really sense ghosts. He can see it if they attack or manifest, stuff like that. Well, that's not true, because he also saw the thing in the forest and he saw the thing there. So there's a level of awareness in terms of seeing spirits. Now, to what degree, I'm not 100% sure. But Asuka has a different aspect, where her grandmother taught her that the world of the living and the world of the dead overlap with each other. And when you see a spirit, that does not necessarily mean that the spirits are bad, because not all spirits are bad. Some are here to protect us, some are here to save us, but there are some that can be dangerous. And no matter where you come up against one, all of them are going to be fearsome. So it's better to just play it safe and stay away than deal with anything. And so Asuka apparently did not heed her mother's warning and decides to confront Hikari about this, even though it's like, hey, you probably sense the fact that it is. You're the one that actually has a power due to that ghost and is aware of that power. So if you know that that's the case, you should probably just keep your mouth shut. Just keep your mouth shut. Although I do understand where she's coming from. Where at first she sensed it and then she was a little bit worried. But her demeanor does change now that I think about it, because she's been aware that she's the one that actually brings up the fact that Hikari has been latching a lot onto Yoshiki ever since he came back from the mountain. Which is her indication being like, oh, okay, well, maybe he's protecting whatever's possessing Hikari is latched onto Yoshiki, but in a good way. So I kind of get why she tried to confront him, being like, okay, hold on. You don't seem like you want to hurt people. You don't seem like you want to hurt Yoshiki. So what is the deal and what is happening? And apparently, Yoshiki and Hikari just play this off. It's like, oh, well, I sound crazy. And Yoshiki's like, no, I believe you. But it's fine. You should head back because you're about to pass out and all that stuff. Yada, yada, yada. And Yoshiki also just breezes by Hikari. Doesn't address anything. It's all weird. It's all awkward. And this is where I can kind of understand where Hikari's coming from. Because he explains it where it's like living, dead or alive, the soul keeps the same shape, right? The soul keeps the same shape, and when you pass away, you're not really dead. And this whole episode was basically addressing the fact of, well, what makes you human? Is it your memories? Is it the personality? Is it the experience that you share with people? Or is it just the soul? Is it just the soul of the person? This also comes into question why Hikari cares about Yoshiki. And it's very interesting to think that while this entity has taken over Hikari's body, and the whole assumption has been assumed that he's just kind of taken over his mind, and so there's residual memories, there might actually be some type of thing, right, inside that is actually still alive within Hikari. The Hikari before the Hikari that we see now might actually still be in there. So there's a whole lot to explore here. And I really like this episode because it's now put it into a place of what does it mean to be human. And I love that type of concept. It's always good. So I love the fact that we're delving, we've already kind of delved into that with him saying, well, is it the same Hikari? Is it this? Is it that? But now we're really getting deep into it, where it's okay, well, is it the emotions? Is it the experiences? Is it just the actual looks? Because for the longest time, there are some people that didn't know. And even with Asuka, she knew, but it's only because she had senses. But everyone else didn't know. So what makes you a person? Or what makes you the same person? And Asuka also brings up the same thing of well, our cells change after a lot of years. The cells that we had 5 years ago may not be the same cell construct that we had back then. And does that make us different? What makes us what in our core of our human of a human condition and the human life does being human take. This is gonna get real existential real quick. It's gonna get real existential real goddamn quick. But yeah, there is definitely a lot to take in within this episode, and I like it. I love it. I love it. This is what I expected from this show, and it is delivering hardcore on that aspect. So yes, more of this, please, and more of that beautiful, 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 beautiful animation. Because she's good.